Hey, don't run away from the television. I'm not trying to freak you out. I'm sure you've heard about the recent blackouts in California. WB32 is trying to do its job at saving energy by turning off the lights in the station, but unfortunately, it may affect the weather break a little bit, but let's see what we can do. This weather break is brought to you by Staff Mark, and here is a look. There it is. Here's a look at our high temperatures. 43 degrees was our high, 36 was the low. We'll be right back. Hey, good evening. I'm Keon with the WB32 weather break, filling in for meteorologist Richard Nunn. Here's a look at the temperatures right now. It's 43 degrees outside with a humidity of 70%, wind east-southeast at 15 miles per hour. Now, here's what we're going to be seeing in the forecast the next few days. See this big storm right here? Well, it's not going to hit us. It's actually going to move to the south and hit California. How about that? See, check this out. They're getting severe thunderstorms all along Southern California, even in the Bay Area. But, you know, it's not going to hit us, so we're pretty lucky there. Here's a look at our high temperatures for today. 49 in Astoria, 46 in Portland, and 45 in Troutdale. And here's a look at the coast. Good evening, I'm Keon Nixie, filling in for meteorologist Richard Nunn. You just watched Xena. Coming up next is Sheena. Now the difference between Xena and Sheena is that Sheena turns into a cheetah. You almost got a little tongue twister there. Can you say that 5 times? I can't. Here's a look at the current temperature outside. 44 degrees outside with a humidity of 93%. Wind north at 0 miles per hour. How about that? All right, now I know a lot of you want a beautiful weekend for Super Bowl Sunday. Well, you're going to get it. Check this out. Here's a look at the 5-day forecast. Tomorrow we're going to get a little bit of rain, but that's okay because we've got a nice weekend, only to return on Monday with more rain. All right, this weather break is brought to you by Quest, and right now you can call 1-800-266-WB32 and win 2 tickets to the Pacific Northwest Sportsman Show, February 7th through the 11th at the Expo Center. You'll also win some Taco Time food, and you'll be qualified to win a 1-week vacation on Lake Trinity. 1-800-266-WB32. Good luck. Good evening, I'm Keon Nixie, filling in for meteorologist Richard Nunn, and I'm wearing this Australian hat because today is Australia Day. And you know, guys, I know this is the best I could do. I tried to bring in a didgeridoo so I could play it for you because I know how to play the didgeridoo. I tried to bring in a kangaroo or a koala or something, but nothing worked. So you got this hat. So I hope you're happy with it. Australia Day. Happy Australia Day. Here's a look at our current temperatures. 46 degrees outside with a humidity of 56% and an east wind of 17 miles per hour, which is slowing down. Here's a look at our current temperatures. 39 in the Dalles, 41 in Salem, 23 in Burns, 46 in Coos Bay, and 46 in Medford. All right, we're back. Here is a look at what our temperatures are going to look like tonight. 36 degrees, partly cloudy with patchy fog, light southeast wind. Tomorrow, we're going to have increasing clouds with some rain early in the morning, wind southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour and 47 degrees. Hey, good evening. I'm Keon Nixie, filling in for meteorologist Richard Nunn. Now, did you notice that one of those ladies on Judge Judy is from Portland, Oregon? I hope she sets a good example for us. Here's a look at our high temperatures for today. 51 degrees. It was beautiful outside with a low of 40. The record high was set back in 1993 of 59 degrees. Here's a look at our current temperatures across the state. We were hitting 40s just along I-5, 46 in Vancouver, 40 degrees in Eugene, 48 in Coos Bay, and 18 in La Grande. Here's a look at the high temperatures. 51 in Portland, 52 in McMinnville. On the coast, we saw just 58 degrees in Coos Bay. Good evening, I'm Keon Nixie with the WB32 weather break, filling in for meteorologist Richard Nunn. Let's take a look at what our high temperatures were today. 48 degrees outside with a low of 39, just a little bit above the normal for this time of year. Our record high was set back in 1991 of 62 degrees. Here's a look at some of the lows across the state for today. 31 in Ontario, 26 in Burns, 43 in Coos Bay, and 41 in Longview. A little bit closer in the Willamette Valley, we hit 39 degrees in Portland as our low, 40 in McMinnville, and 44 in Astoria. Now, as you can see, this little storm area is coming into Portland, or coming into Oregon, and what it's going to do is it's going to bring in some precipitation throughout the weekend. We may even see some snow if you are above 1,000 feet. Here's a little bit of a closer look at some of the lows we're going to see tonight. 29 degrees in the Dalles, 34 in Salem, 29 in Medford. Good evening, I'm Keon, filling in for meteorologist Richard Nunn. Coming up next on the WB, we have the battle of the century. There's going to be blood, there's going to be sweat, there's going to be tears. I'm not talking about the Jerry Springer Show. I'm talking about OSU versus U of O in the football game of the century. But first, let's take a look at the weather and see what's going on. It's 51 degrees outside with a humidity of 44%, winds east at 20 miles per hour. And here is a look at some of our high temperatures for today. It was beautiful outside, a lot of blue sky, 50 degrees in Vancouver, 53 in Hillsborough, 52 in Astoria, and 52 also in Aurora. On the coast, we saw 61 degrees in Coos Bay, 45 in Redmond, and 38 in Ontario. Here's a look at some of the temperatures we're going to see over the night. 38 in Portland and 17 in Redmond. This weather break's brought to you by Quest. Now, Sabrina's coming up next, and Sabrina thinks she is so cool with all her little witch magic, but can she do a floating weather break? Bam! Ooh, check that out. Currently, it is 42 in Astoria, 40 in Vancouver, 40 in Eugene, and also 27 in Klamath Falls. Check it out. This is all the rain we had today. We got a front coming up. See ya. All right, we're back, and like I said, this is the weather break. We're trying to save energy, no lights, but I do have a flashlight. Let me give you the weather. Here it is. There it is. 29 degrees in Pendleton, 40 in Vancouver, 48 in Coos Bay, 39 in Klamath Falls. This is our current temperatures. Our high temperatures today, 51 in Astoria, 43 in Portland, 41 in Troutdale. On the coast, we had 50 degrees in Coos Bay, 44 in Klamath Falls, 28 in Ontario. Oh, sorry. And there's the 5-day forecast. Check this out. We are going to have some rain tomorrow. Monday, we may have a little bit of a break. Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to have some rain. Hey, let's conserve energy, you guys. We're setting the example. You can do it too.